What's going on, guys? It's Drake with Extreme Sports, and today we're going to be going over a little bit of review on the Scubapro heads-up display computer, also known as the Scubapro HUD. So this computer is very innovative and pretty early into the scuba diving market, and pretty early into the recreational side of diving. So the heads-up display is a computer very similar to the Scubapro G2 wrist, like right here. It uses the same algorithm, and it is readily available and great for low visibility. So as you can see, the heads-up display computer is right there in your eye, but also out of sight when you're needing to look at something. So this is mounted to the Scubapro D mask. It comes with the heads-up display mount, and you can mount the HUD on the Zoom computer, or the Zoom mask, the heads-up or the full-face mask, and any of the two-piece lens masks. If they're a single lens, the only one that you can do is that full or that frameless. So the heads-up display computer is completely wireless with no hoses. You don't have to have something connected directly to it. It does have its own transmitter, and there's no need to look at a wrist or console. Being able to flip out that wrist every time when you're looking may seem pretty practical, but sometimes it can be a little bit of a burden. When this is directly in your field of view, the only thing you have to focus on is your diving. Like I said, this one is air integrated, does come with a transmitter, and the compass coordinates are directly on screen for this computer as well. So for me, I like to be able to have a starting point, and when doing navigation, I want to be able to come back to that starting point. So when I go out, I have my compass reading on screen, and I can completely flip from that point and head directly back to my starting point. So having this on a heads-up display screen makes it very, very nice, and I don't have to worry about getting lost. And what we'll do now is we'll go ahead and set that heads-up display aside, and I'll show you what comes in the box. This is where the HUD sits when you originally get one. Mine's mounted to that D mask. You do get a charger. When you have this HUD, you can take it off by unscrewing it with this knob, and I will go ahead and do that for you guys here. And they have these spacers that are in them. So everyone's facial features are a little bit different. That's what's nice about these D masks, is they come in different sizes. However, this HUD is adjustable as well. So these little spacers you can move to either side of this spring. Just make sure when you do unscrew them that you don't have any tension put down on here, because those little spacers can go flying. You can move them on either side of that spacer, and it'll change the position of the HUD mounted onto the mask itself. So like I said before, it does come with that charger. You can see on the charger here you have those little points, little metal contacts, and they slide directly into the computer itself. This computer charger is very nice, and one thing I do love about Scubapro computers is the battery life that's on them. I've had this, or a heads-up display computer, for quite a while, and I've only had to charge it about 2 times in about 3 months, which is pretty cool. So I'm going to go ahead and set that back in there. Like I said, you can go ahead and mount these on any two-piece lens mask. So this one already has one on it, but you can see that these little prongs will sit in the guides of a two-piece mask, and a basic zip tie runs over them and secures it to a mask. This one does have a transmitter with it. You can get the heads-up displays without the transmitter. However, we don't really sell too many of those. I sell them as a combo kit. However, some people that have a G2 already, they may not need another transmitter. They can go ahead and pair both these computers with one transmitter. It does come with a screen protector as well. This little ball here is connected to it, so you don't have to worry about losing it. But the screen protector is a must. Right as you take that blue protector off, I say go ahead and put it on, because you don't want to scratch that screen. When that screen is in front of your face, it seems very, very large, even though it is a small screen right here. As you can see, very, very small compared to my hand. When that's directly in front of your eye, I will represent it here. It seems pretty large, and I don't know if you can see it when I turn on the display here. Give me a second here. Don't think you can see it, no. But the screen is very, very bright. It is an LED screen, just like the G2 wrist, so you get full color. Basically, I like to explain it as you basically mount this into there. So you get full color, so you have green, yellows, reds, stuff that's very visual, and for people that are hard hearing, or maybe want to have something that'll catch their eye, you can have the heads-up display right on your mask. It'll show red if there is, maybe you're ascending too quickly or you're low on gas, or it'll show yellow if you're in that intermediate range. Like I said, it has that compass on screen. You have full air integration, so you have remaining bottom time, depth, no decompression limits, and all kinds of cool features. But you do get this fantastic case for traveling. You can zip it up, carry it away, store it in your gear. But the heads-up display is a phenomenal computer, and I really recommend it. I've been using one for about 7 months now, and it does take a little bit to get used to. It took me about 3 dives, but after that I fell in love with the heads-up display computer, and I definitely recommend it. If you have any more questions, you can check out our website at extremesportscuba.com, or you can email me directly at drake@westonfamilycompanies.com. Have a great day.